Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shani Cole, and welcome back to Cole Hustle. Hey, Co-Hustlers. Alright, y'all, so today's video is going to be a highly requested video. And this is about Joe Alwyn and Miss Taylor Swift. Apparently, this is her ex-boyfriend that she was with for a very long time. He also was a big part of her career. So a lot of people are just interested in the dynamic between Taylor Swift and Joe. Past, present, and future is what this is going to be about. So I'm going to start off with the In My Feelings tarot deck to kind of get some, genuine feelings that they may have towards each other from the past, present, and future. And then we're going to look into the tarot cards to see what else is there. All right. So let's get into it, y'all. All right, Spirit. So give me the energy between Joe Alwyn and Taylor Swift. Past energy. Past energy between Joe Alwyn and Taylor Swift. Ooh. So the first thing that's actually coming up is I feel like these two reconciled their relationship a lot in the past. I feel like they always were kind of back and forth. Even when it was not publicized, I feel like they were kind of back and forth. And I also feel like to a certain degree, Taylor kind of felt as if Joe was a bit of a arrogant person. He did have an ego. And I feel like the ego came along with him helping Taylor throughout her journey. I also feel like in the past, these two may have even had a point in time, since they have reconciled a lot, they had a point in time where they both were seeing other people. And then one day, somebody wanted to come in and really risk it all. They wanted to come in and just pour their all into the relationship, and try to mend it. And then an apology came in as well. So I feel like these two have been through a lot of ups and downs throughout the relationship. It wasn't something that was just solid in one way. I feel like they did go through ups and downs like most couples do. Past, present, and future energy surrounding these two. Let's focus on the past first. Joe Alwyn, Taylor Swift, past energy. I feel like with their relationship, of course, it was extremely public. And I feel like that public attention kind of caused some drifts in the relationship. I feel like even from the beginning of the relationship, there was some sort of disconnection between them. And it formed, a lot of the times, a lot of their differences formed actually from the public eye. A lot of people looking into their relationship, trying to see, a lot of us, we look at these relationships, these celebrity relationships, and we hold them to a certain caliber. And I feel like that is the case when it came to Taylor Swift and Joe. I feel like a lot of people just held them to a certain standard, but behind closed doors, their relationship was really topsy-turvy. Did they love each other? Absolutely. But was it just peachy keen and all sweet? No. I feel like there was a disconnection from the beginning of the relationship. And this may have came in the form of, I feel like, kind of like what I was telling y'all, they had a lot of reconnecting and disconnecting in their relationship, even though it wasn't publicized. I don't believe. I feel like this was just behind the scenes. I feel like there was a lot of gossip around the relationship doing this, but it wasn't ever confirmed. It was just gossip. I also feel like there was a certain extent in the relationship where there was just a lot of sadness and a lot of back and forth because they both loved each other. Absolutely. But I do feel that when it came time for Taylor, her being Taylor Swift, I really feel like affected their relationship. Because something that they did that I don't suggest you ever do is mix business and pleasure. Especially if you guys are not united as husband and wife. I feel like sometimes it causes a lot of drifts in relationships because a lot of people are not prepared for what they're trying to do. And I feel like Joe wasn't completely prepared for the type of relationship that he built with Taylor. It also made him feel like Taylor had other options. Like she could easily just walk away from him at any point. She definitely had other options. He had other options as well, but He wanted Taylor to be successful in every aspect of the word successful. I do feel like the father sometimes came in and caused problems between them. He comes up as the emperor in reverse, showing that sometimes he can lose his self-control. And I also feel this card is for Joe as well. I feel like sometimes he wasn't as nice as you guys think he is. I feel like he wanted to be in control of Taylor's business endeavors. And while he did help her with a lot, I feel like he wanted more credit than he got. That's what's coming up. It feels like he wanted more credit than what he was actually given. And so this actually caused a lot of disruptions in the relationship with him and Taylor Swift. Give me the present energy surrounding Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn. Here's the thing. Joe still very much loves Taylor Swift, and he's very much open to being with her again. That's his energy. Like, he loved her. You could tell that he really loved this woman. He really knew how to charm her. He was very romantic and very sweet with Taylor Swift. She brought out a side of him that most women don't get to see. Even though it was work related as well, I feel like their connection and their chemistry was undeniable. He looked at her as surprised. She was always the prize. And I feel like this is not just her being a prize musically and, you know, creating business for him, but I also believe that in general, he literally saw her as his prized possession. She was beautiful. She was abundant. She was successful. She was the epitome of what he wanted his woman to be. And so I feel like once they broke up, he even patiently waited for Taylor to come back to him. I really believe that in his heart, he felt that Taylor would come back. I don't know how they broke up, you guys. I don't know anything about Joe and Taylor. I'm just reading what I see. But it does feel like, to me, it feels like Taylor left him. And that crushed him. It made him very hesitant to be with another woman. It made him very hesitant to move on in his life because this was someone that he really loved and he really cherished. And he thought that this would be forever. But I feel like Taylor left him. And I want to know, Spirit, give me the energy around Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn. What caused them to break up? What caused them to break up, some of it was judgment, people feeling bad for what they have done. I think there was infidelity in the relationship as well, and that's coming through as a yes. There was infidelity in the relationship, and I feel like also the success of Taylor was also a downfall of the relationship as well. As crazy as that sounds, I feel like Taylor dominating in the music industry caused the shift between them, and I also feel like there was another woman or multiple women or even men that were in the picture that caused these two to drift apart. So there was infidelity, and there was also, I'm not going to say jealousy because he doesn't give me the energy of being jealous of Taylor. He just gives me the energy of, you know, I've helped build you up in ways with your music, and I feel like I'm owed something. I feel like I deserve more than that. He has apologized. So that apology card that came out shows me that there may have been some infidelity in the relationship, you guys. So what does the future look like for Joe and Taylor? He still very much loves her, and if she ever wanted to come back, he would willingly accept her with open arms. He loves this woman very much. He still loves her. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that he's gonna love her. He is very disappointed with the things that he has done and the way that the relationship ended, and he wished that he could fix it. But she is now with Travis, so it's like he doesn't want to come in between anybody in their relationship. But if Taylor was ever to be single again, I feel like Joe would definitely try to hit her up and possibly come back around. Would Taylor ever talk to Joe Alwyn again? I don't think she would, you guys. I feel like she's very protective of her space now. It's almost like she's built a defense against him because of the things that has happened in the past. And she's one of those people, like, if you're in my past, you're in my past. I don't double back. Taylor doesn't double back. So I don't see her going back. But she will always be a friend to him. Like, I feel like they will eventually have a great friendship if they don't already have one, because he's just a good man and they really have a chemistry and a love for each other. So I feel like they will always be friends. Even if they're not friends now, I could see them being friends on down the line and business, work together. Maybe him doing more music for her. And I feel like he still does music for Taylor. But I definitely feel like they will always have like some sort of business relationship, and I feel like she will always view him as a great friend. Okay? But that is what I have on Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn, you guys. If y'all have any more questions about Taylor Swift and Joe, leave them down below. If you have any questions on Taylor Swift and Travis, leave them down below. Or whatever reading you guys would like to see next, I'm totally open to doing it. And I will talk to y'all on the next video.